So we left off with your monumental warranty work. We were talking about Goodman. So you don't have like a brand that you sell because you work with them so much that they supply them. Do you have a brand that you sell in
Not
other cases?
really. I mean, if I run into where, friends and family or neighbors or whatever, they want to quote on something, I mean, I give them options. I mean, I'll quote a Goodman all day long. I like Goodman equipment. I mean, I know people trash it but I
I would
mean,
never. I would never do that. Well, it's buy one get one free, so you might as well buy one.
I mean, my thing, absolutely hate to an umpteenth degree. I hate communicating equipment. I can't stand it. I hate it. I mean, like, especially like I ran into one the other day as a Bryant Evolution, and it had like the same board that's in a Bosch unit, that giant, never like with, there's no contactor, no nothing,
Right.
everything's on the end. And I mean, it was flashing some code, and the code isn't on the inside of the door like it should be. So you have to sit on hold and wait for tech support. And then tech support's like, oh, it could be this. And when I say could be, he said it could be the control board, which cost $2,500. And I'm like, no, not doing it. I was like,
25.
because
Is that for real? Did you get that number for real?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
$2,500 for a control board. I said, absolutely not. I was like, I'll replace this unit over doing that. And that's exactly what I'm doing. In fact, equipment's being shipped to me on Monday. And
that's crazy. Now, do you think it's because that you're not one of their? Are you one of their customers? Whatever supply house
so
is.
with Bryant, Carrier, Infinity, whatever, you have to take a training class to even be able to purchase, sell, whatever, even get help on it. And so I took that training class like 5-6 years ago, and it's not even a technical class, which is what I was very frustrated about. It's more of a sales class, and I'm like, and you have to pay to take this class too, which I was very frustrated about. And I mean, it might have been worth it if it was at a decent restaurant. It was at a very crappy barbecue restaurant. So that was the other thing I was frustrated about. I was like, well, maybe I can at least get the free decent lunch out of it. But no, it was terrible food. And like I said, it was more of a sales class than a technical, if you run into this is what it could be, whatever. And I just, I don't know. Like I said, it frustrates me anytime. Like I ran into a Trane one that was, I don't like Trane equipment. I'll say it all day long. I know,
Man, you're just
anti
gonna
DIY.
piss all these people off.
I don't care. And I mean, I'd rather be able to fix something if I can fix it and not have to pay a ridiculous amount of money to try and fix it. I mean, Trane equipment, all their parts must be laced with gold because like everything costs a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, and those big orange compressors weigh 100 freaking pounds. I mean, you break your back trying to get them out of the unit to change it, and to where so
what a practical look at the equipment. I mean, you don't get that very often, is what I've noticed when you have conversations. Like when I talk to people, you don't get a lot of the practical stuff. You get it from techs, so you end up sounding more like a tech than a owner. When an owner talks, they talk about the intangible things, like here's what we do, it's our service. But when you talk to a tech, you get, hey, this compressor, weighs more than my car. You get stuff like that.
So that's the thing is,
don't use this.
I do literally everything. I take the phone calls, I schedule the stuff, I run service calls, I help replace equipment, I do everything. My wife does all the billing and stuff. She takes care of that, but everything else, I do it. My phone is ringing all day long, and I mean, I'm answering calls, I'm scheduling stuff. I do all of it. But back to the Trane thing, I ran into one time. I don't know, it was like 18-seer Trane something, and had some weird board on it I'd never seen before. I called Trane tech support. First question the guy asked me is, "Have I taken the training class for this?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, I can't help you." And I'm like, "You can't help me to try and get this homeowner cooling when it's 100 degrees outside?" And he's like, "No." So I was like, "All right." So I told the homeowner, I was like, "I haven't had training on this unit." I said, "Tech support won't help me. You need to find someone else that can do it." And I don't know, that just rubs me the wrong way if somebody can't help you to try and get somebody's unit to where they're comfortable and not gonna practically die, because this gets so hot here. And so I mean, stuff like that just rubs me the wrong way. And I won't. I'll fix Trane equipment, but I will never install a Trane unit. Won't do it.
That's a shame, because so often it's hard to call tech support because then you have to go through whatever wait time there is. If it's someone you're not familiar with, just like the personnel, or if you call local personnel, or whether it's some broad tech support line, it's almost like pulling teeth. And then when you get through, they say they won't help you. Why would they not help you when it's going to improve how people look at their machine
Yeah,
and how people enjoy the rest of their day? For sure, why would they not assist you in any way they can? It's not like you're not licensed, like as much licensure as a technician has. I mean, which is the EPA license, as far as I know, is all we have here. Uh, but what is the motivation? Just to create that separation between Trane and everybody else on Earth?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. And then then the homeowner gets mad at me because I haven't taken a training class for something I've never seen or even knew existed, and I can't fix it because the tech support guy won't help me. I'm like, it's out of my hands. I mean, so
Yeah, that's a
it's
shame.
the
I mean, I
only
don't know what it is.
like I said, I've gotten tech support for every other brand of equipment out there, and Trainee's the only one. I don't know what it is, and I'm sure I don't remember what Ted Cook. I'm sure I know he loves Trane equipment. He talks about it all the time,
I've heard him
and
say something nice about it a time or two.
I know. But I mean, I don't know. It's just when I get told no for something that is their brand of equipment, and I don't know, that just rubs me the wrong way. I mean,
Well, have you had to fix the equivalent type of machine from any other brands? Like, have you gone in with like, there's a Carrier variable speed, like a green speed or something, or just something like that? Have you had to do the same activity for a different brand
yeah,
and had a different result?
yeah, I've had to do it, and tech support walk me through what I need to check, tell me what I need to do to fix it, and tell me if there's a way to bypass it to get them comfortable temporarily. I mean, if not, then I order the part, I fix it, and be done with it. But like I said, Trainee's the only one I've ever been told no, just outright no. My mom was blown when I was told that. I was like, wow. I was like, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It's like they think people are stupid or something. I don't know what the deal is. Like, all these other brands told you how to do it, and I'm guessing you did it and it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, well that seems pretty simple to me. I don't know. Just that seems kind of dumb, but I mean it is what it is. I always say the Trane is part of the Illuminati, anyway, and we can't touch them. And if you ever watch Animal House, which is a great movie, it's a documentary about trained dealers, dealer training, and Kevin Bacon is a trained dealer that's being trained. So when you go watch it, you'll be able to see that.